Okay, so one of the newer heroes out today is Brawler Luna. She's a soldier and she specializes in Shockwave with Explosive Entrance Plus. So what happens, she drops 3 egg bombs when you Shockwave, which deal 162 base damage. Now as you can see, I'll just zoom in here if I can actually zoom in. There we go, power 106. So I've not actually got this 130, meaning I'm not going to go into power 100 zones because the build for this as well, I'm only going really with the standard perks to help this. So the modifier as well is going to be significantly lower than my other builds because they're not all 130s. I think we have one 130 in there. So let's see what we've got. So Explosive Plus with a Shockwave. We have Short Fuse. Now if you look at this, only power level 10. So no, sorry, power level 34. So I'm not going to be maxing out all these heroes. I want to know if this is actually really good and viable in those tough situations. That's why I'm not going to level them too high. So we're going to go into a slightly lower zone than normal. So we have Underdog for healing received by 2.5% for each nearby enemy. I've never actually used this, so I'm not 100% sure how this works. We have Short Fuse, so when your shield depletes, it resets your shockwave cooldown. Effect can occur once every 20 seconds, which is good, and that really helps out with Fuel for the Fallen, which eliminations restore 6 energy over 3 seconds. And I think he's power, yeah, he's also level 10 or power level 34 as well. So they're not all high. We do have a power level 130 in there, so we're not going to go into like a Stonewood mission. We also have Power Impact, just to increase the shockwave radius by 37.5%. Again, he's not that leveled up, and the hero ability damage, or that modifier, whatever you call it, that goes into your main hero, so we are losing damage again. And we got Escape Artist, just so when you use Shockwave, it increases your movement speed by 40% for 8 seconds. So, first time I'm testing this out. Hopefully it's very good as a standard perk, not standard perk, as a commander perk, because as a standard perk you do lose a lot of damage, but it can still be very good in those situations, because Shockwave does a lot of damage anyway. So let's just take this into a mission. We're in kind of like a mid Canny Valley mission. I'm not quite sure on the power level. Let's see, power level 70, so it's nothing incredibly low. It's only a survivor mission as well. Let me just get some lower weapons on, like that. All 82 weapons. Now, firstly, oh yes, also a well-drilled soldier mission. There is healing death burst, but I really want the well-drilled soldier mission. It's the only one that's a decent mission here right now, just so we can keep using shockwave. So, okay, so the eggs seem to explode almost half second after you do it, so that's quite decent. You know what? We might as well, since it's nearly Easter, let's craft one of these guys again. I've had this for over a year now, well, roughly a year anyway, but I never max perked it up. But let's just craft it. Little Easter egg launcher we can have in our inventory while we're doing this. Come on, is it going to craft? There we go, let's put it here. Right, I need to go and look for some... I preferably a big bunch of husks, actually. Hopefully it doesn't kill the husky straight away. It does. Okay, the eggs, I feel like they do a lot of damage, but they're very inaccurate. I would have thought you increase damage, but it drops something like 5 eggs. I'm really trying to get a few more husks around. I'm just going to kill the ones that are attacking the woman, actually. Attacking the survivor. Then we're going to really try and find a decent horde. I believe that's all of them. That's all of them here. Right, if we can get a good horde together, that'll be lovely. I don't think they won't follow me, will they? Okay, this is alright. If I shockwave around here, some may bounce. Oh man, it's that shockwave build. I'm so not used to having an enlarged shockwave radius. That's so strange to me. Right, I'm going to get some decent gameplay of just a shockwave build, I promise you. Again, there's some husks up there. I need to find a way to bait them over here without them... Like, maybe do that. Without them getting too close, because I'm really not used to having an increased shockwave radius. It's really messing this up slightly. Maybe if I did this. I can't really see the eggs being used there. Way I do think this could be absolutely amazing against those much higher health enemies, like a husky. But again, the actual radius of this is too big. I probably shouldn't have put that on. Oh, and there's a very short, small radius of the explosion as well. Let's just, I'll show you what this is like as well. You've really got to make them walk directly over the eggs for them to detonate. You can't have them to the side, they've pretty much got to be right in front of them. Here we go. There, look at that. I can't even predict it properly. Try and get another shockwave, that's going to kill them. We don't want that. Okay. But if you want a really good shockwave build, I mean, I don't really think anyone's going to do that, but again, this is always an option, it really is, with these eggs. But really, in my main, I more than likely would have, what's he called, that That Jonesy that increases the radius by, I believe, 100% when you have him as your commander. But no problem. We will find more higher health enemies. Hopefully a smasher, but I don't know why. Sometimes I've just really struggled to find smashers. There seems to be a decent sized horde down here as well. Okay, this might do. See what we can do with these. No, we're going to one-hit him. I don't really see the eggs doing much either, unfortunately. I do know there's smoke screen, that's decreased damage with ranged attacks. My shield has depleted, so I have got my shockwave back. Yeah. I think this will only be that good against, you know, the really strong enemies. Like just a smasher, the only thing I can think of is a smasher. Because shockwave seems to one-hit pretty much every other enemy. It really does. Or if it doesn't one-hit, it's going to knock them back and they'll be out of the egg radius. We'll find something though. Right, let's try again. Yeah, it's because they explode straight away. They have to basically be next to you. I could try it next to him, even though there's healing death burst, but again, I don't think that'll work that well. Let me lose my shield so I get my health back. I mean, my shockwave back. Yeah, that's going to wipe them out. We could try this storm chest as well, so we'll just wait for the storm chest while I get these guys. Give a few more seconds till we do this storm chest. Yeah, I'm really struggling to see how good these eggs actually are, you know? I do think it's much better if just a support or standard perk rather than a commander. Shockwave here. Again, we don't really see it do too much because it doesn't bounce too far in my opinion. It needs to bounce a bit further. I feel like it should couple with your shockwave radius. It should bounce to the edge of your shockwave radius. Right to the edge. I think that'll be very good. Again, shockwave. Again, it just knocks them back. Your actual shockwave knocks them back, so the eggs aren't going to be doing any damage anyway. So let me just finish the storm just with 2 drones. Oh, they're not going to do much damage either. But yeah, this is quite underwhelming. Happily, or luckily, I didn't get it to 130 because that would be too much stuff I'd be wasting. But okay, we saw there the egg actually just blow up, I think, a pitcher, which obviously is good. But again, I don't think... I don't know. I'm really 50-50 with this. I see how it would be good, but I do think it kind of needs a buff that couples with your radius. Because look, the shockwave pushes those husks backwards. It just pushes those husks back, meaning the eggs aren't going to reach. Oh, did that really not kill that mist monster? Where's the other one? There's usually 2. There he is. Is that the second one? Where are they? Oh, we've done it. Right, I really need to test this one on a smasher. Of everything I've done, this one I really think would be decisive if it works very well on a smasher or not. Wow, what have they done with that audio? That is so loud. Right, we got a double defense here. 2 survivors really close to each other, but again... Yeah, it's the eggs, they bounce up and kind of fall. I know what we could try and do actually. Let me just wipe out this next wave of husks. I've got an idea, but they seem to explode on impact with the floor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and build above these husks. Shockwave on the edge of something and watch them fall down. I'm not too fussed about the survivors if they die here. Let's just see if they fall down. Okay. We could try something with that. We really could. Right, he's going to die, unfortunately. We could actually try something with that. So, they explode on impact. So, you could, in theory, you could go to the build limit, shockwave, and then it might attack something from below, maybe? I'm not too sure, but in theory, unless there's a certain time limit, we could test that. Let's go to the build limit now. Let's shockwave right on the edge and see if an egg actually explodes before it touches the floor. Okay, let's not actually go to the build limit, but let's say around here then. See what happens with it. Okay, yeah, they've got to touch the floor, so, I mean, I don't know how to put this into words. That's alright, I guess, if it doesn't explode on impact. I don't know. I feel like with the radius, though, it should just bounce a bit further out, and instead of destroying impact, what would be good, like the egg launcher, look at this. That doesn't explode on impact. That will stay there, until either 6 more eggs have been shot or a husk walks over it. So I think if they did the exact same with these, that would be really, really good in my opinion. Rather than shockwaving, killing all the husks around you, and then the eggs doing absolutely nothing to nothing there. I think that would be a lot better than... Yeah, I do think the egg one will be better. Maybe they'll patch that, I'm not too sure. Floating egg, oh cool. Right, I really, really need to find a smasher. I also really need to finish this mission. We have one more survivor to do. I'm going to do that one over there. Then we're just going to really go on a smasher hunt or a big horde hunt. But again, this isn't looking too good so far. Unless that gets changed to an egg like that, I really think that will be a step in the right direction for this hero. Really, really think that. Another thing I want to point out, with our, what's it called, underdog, increases the healing received. Now, honestly, I have no idea if that means with the Survivalist Jonesy perk. If you can look at our health now, every elimination we get health back, really. 39 base health, I believe, which is very good, in my opinion. You very rarely go down with Survivalist Jonesy on, which is what I've noticed. I think I've only gone down when we're doing live streams and I'm reading the chat. Right, we've got another... Oh, that's not really a horde, is it? We've got some in here. Let's try and let them out. But yeah. I don't know, I do think the eggs do need to be changed a bit. I wonder if they do structure damage. I don't believe they do. I don't believe they did any structure damage there at all. Why are there no smashers in this zone? I might actually go into a second zone after this to get a smasher, because I really need to test it on a smasher. That's what I test almost everything on. Not always weapons, but mostly abilities. Mostly abilities anyway, and especially this ability will need to be on a smasher because it basically kills every other husk anyway. Not sure if it got the blaster in one hit, but oh well, we will keep an eye out. We've got another decent sized horde again though. The shockwave, I know it's just going to eliminate the husks. Yeah, we 100% have to test this one on a smasher. It's the first time we need to test it on a smasher because I tell you what, without the eggs we're doing amazingly anyway. And we've not even got leveled up heroes. They're only like, what, level 10? We've only missed monsters. Yeah, there's a taker over here. Trying the taker. Again, the shockwave is going to kill the taker. So what I'm going to do... Keep forgetting about this. I'm going to go above. Oh, okay. I'm going to do that on hordes, actually. We've only got a few minutes left, though. I need to lose my shield first. Let me just use my shield. There we go. I'm going to put a slowing field here. Like that. I'm going to build above them. I really want to see how good these eggs actually are. I have to see that. Gonna shockwave here. Oh, again, there's barely any range on it, or radius, whatever you want to call it, with the egg, or explosive radius. Hardly, if not any. It's very similar to... I need to show you this. Right, you can only detonate these if they walk directly over it, which I think, again, could be buffed a bit. Because it is annoying to use, but you can use it as a trap, especially if you do this in your tunnels. Because the husks more than likely will walk over it if you do that in your tunnels. I'm about to go down. I need to shockwave here now. Hopefully I don't go down. Be very embarrassing going down in a power level 70 zone. Again, could try this then. Could try that. I really, really, really want to test this out. I'm going to fall. Don't want to fall. Don't want to fall at all. I really need to test this out. I'd see how good these eggs actually are. It's like a must for me now. Millen egg. Again, they're very inaccurate, I've got to say that. And then he was hiding behind that tree. We did actually no damage at all. So I'm going to put that there just so I can get some healing back. Now, I really have to speed and find a smasher. If I don't find a smasher, I'll cut to another zone where I found a smasher. However, first, I just want to, again, shockwave over an encampment. Again, I'm not sure if this is going to work very well. We'll see it though, see what happens. Again, the eggs are very inaccurate. It seems to go, if I'm honest, to my front and right a bit. So, my northeast-ish when I shockwave. Again, I don't know if that's consistent, if that's going to happen every single time. We'll try it again. We'll retreat so the encampment resets. Right, again, it has reset. So it seems to go to my front and right when I shockwave. Now, I'm not sure if it goes off by the compass or by the way just you're facing. So I'm going to go with the latter first. So if I do this here. yeah, it seems to go by how the actual map is structured. So, I've only got a minute and 24 left. And I've got 8 seconds left on this cooldown. I'm just going to put a turret here to kill these husks up here. Probably should not have done that. It might shoot below. It doesn't at all. Right, it's good for me. Husks down there. I just want to know how much damage this can do. There we go. That's a good one. Oh, it wasn't a good one because there's no range on it. It's a really tricky one to get right on this, and I've said it 10, 20 times already. A smasher will be the best way to test this out. I'm just going to have one more quick look around this map. We've only got 50 seconds left. But if we don't find a smasher, I will go into another zone and find a smasher for us all. Finally, this is actually 2 missions afterwards, and I've just spotted a smasher now. So, if the shockwave kills him instantly, that is just tough, because this was a pain to find another smasher. Let's put a slowing field on him. Let's just shockwave. Yeah, the eggs again, even if you hit it on a smasher. Luckily, though, it didn't do too much damage to the main shockwave, so we've got about 2 more attempts, I guess. I believe, I'm not sure. Let's just lose my shield if possible. God, I think I'm going to get my shockwave back before I lose my shield. I keep forgetting you've got to have it at an angle. I'll try and shockwave a bit of distance away from it. No, actually, it'll still knock him back. Let's do this. Again, the eggs are too unpredictable. Maybe if I shockwave with the smasher there, maybe that'll work. Can't really lose my shield again because it's going to take forever. Try it. Maybe if I take him. Oh, I was going to take him out of here, but yeah, it feels a bit. Ugh, you know what I mean? With the eggs. Okay, I think an egg actually directly hit him straight away. I'm not 100% sure. It sounded like it did, and it definitely looked like it did in terms of the damage. So the egg, I do know the eggs are supposed to do a lot of damage, but again, they're so inaccurate. I do think what I think they should have done with this, have the eggs, like I've said, the egg launcher just stick on the floor, or increase the amount of eggs, but decrease the damage per egg, if you know what I mean. So there's more eggs around scattered, so you shockwave, and let's say 10 eggs go around, but with like 30 base damage. I think that would be really good. Like, a lot more eggs around that all stick to the floor, blow up like mad. I don't know, I think this ability, that could be so much better than what it is. It should not blow up an impact, in my opinion. It should, again, work like these work. Or they should do less damage with more eggs. I don't know. I do think there could be a lot more to it, though. I've got to sum this up somehow. In theory, the egg bombs do seem really, really good, but in practice, they don't really do much because your shockwave is eliminating those husks anyway. I could have gone to a power 100 zone, but then I'll be underpowered, or I'll be overpowered, because, I don't know, the shockwave does kill pretty much all the husks anyway. It really does. I tried it on the smasher, they're too inaccurate. I do feel like they should, increase the egg bombs to 6 then, but half the base damage, or just something like that. I think this could be a lot better than what it is. Obviously, I could have had power impact off to reduce the radius, but again, I don't really think that would have done much because the eggs explode straight away. They should stick on the floor as well, like the egg launcher. I like that it's different than the egg launcher, but I also hate that it's different than the egg launcher because you don't get to see these eggs really do anything. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this, and as always, thank you for watching.